Hi, welcome to story time this week. Today, Graham Cracker's going to sit right here while I read my story. The story today is Lulu and the Long Walk by Dan Haseltine, illustrated by Joel Schoon Tanis. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Lulu woke up to the sound of the rooster's call. Just as the sun peeked through the dark morning sky, she stepped outside, grabbed her big yellow can, and skipped across the field, past the empty schoolhouse, around the giant acacia tree, and down the squiggly path that led out of her village. Lulu hopped through the prickly weeds like a beautiful jumping gazelle. "Hi, gazelles," she said. "Hi, Lulu," they said back. "Can you stay and jump with us today?" No, not today. I have to get water from far, far away." And off she jumped. At the edge of the jungle, Lulu shimmied like a monkey on an old tree that had fallen across the dry riverbed path. "Good morning to you, monkeys," she sang. "Good morning to you, Lulu," they sang back. "Can you shimmy on the trees and sing with us today?" "No," she said. "No, not today. I have to get water from far, far away." When she came to the muddy lowlands, Lulu lifted her legs high and stomped slowly through the thick clay like a marching elephant. "Hello, elephants," she called. "Hello, Lulu," they called back. "Can you stay and stomp with us today?" "No," Lulu said. "No, not today. I have to get water from far, far away." Lulu stomped to the savannah and up a hill where the lion was resting on his rock. He looked down at her and let out a giant roar. "Hello, lion," Lulu roared back with a smile. Of all the animals Lulu passed on her long walk each day, she liked the lion best of all. In fact, she wished that just once she could climb up on his rock and lay down next to him. They would look up in the sky and find animals in the clouds. But instead, the lion stretched his strong legs and jumped down from his rock to walk with Lulu to the smelly brown lake where the water buffalo wade and the hippopotamuses bathe. As they walked, the wise old lion spoke in his wise old way. Little girls should not have to carry water. Little girls should go to school and dance and play. Lulu thought to herself, maybe someday. Lulu dipped her big yellow can into the dirty brown water and filled it up until it was almost too heavy for her to carry. The warm-hearted lion lifted it on his strong jaw and carried it back to the base of his big rock. You can see other people getting water there too. As the lion settled down in the sun, Lulu smiled at him and said the same thing she said every day. Thank you, Lion, for helping that way. Next time, I hope we will be able to play. Then Lulu took hold of the big, heavy yellow can and dragged it towards the muddy lowlands where the elephants played. But Lulu's big yellow can dragged her instead, straight down into the mud. Splash! The kind elephants picked up the can and stomped across the muddy riverbed until they reached the dense jungle. And Lulu said the same thing she said to them every day. Thank you, elephants, for helping that way. Next time, I hope we will be able to play. Lulu tried to lug her big yellow water can over a fallen log near the edge of the jungle, but her arms were wobbly and tired. The happy monkeys swung down, picked up the heavy can, and shimmied it across the old fallen trees to the edge of the grasslands. Lulu smiled at them and said the same thing she said every day. Thank you, monkeys, for helping that way. Next time, I hope we will be able to play. As the sun began to set, she tried to lift the water can above the prickly weeds, but she could not, and it fell to the ground. The friendly gazelles worked together to balance the big, heavy, muddy, yellow can through the prickly weeds. Lulu turned to the gazelles, but let out a giant yawn instead. And guess what? It was the same big yawn she yawned every day. Finally, Lulu walked up the path to her village. Her father met her, picking her up with one arm and the big, heavy yellow can with the other. Thank you, Lulu, she heard her mother say, for getting the water so far away. Lulu finished her meal and did her chores. Then she climbed into bed and fell fast asleep. And the little, kind, hard-working girl dreamed a wonderful dream. Do you see Lulu here? She's at school and playing with friends. That's her dream. And there's a water pump right there. How wonderful that would be. I hope you enjoyed this story about Lulu. She's a special girl for a lot of reasons. A lot of girls like Lulu have to walk miles and miles every day just to get fresh water for their families. If you want to learn more about how you can help kids have clean water in Africa, just talk to your parents. There are many good organizations out there doing great work. Thank you for listening to this special story. Have a good day. Bye-bye.